What is the one limitation you have in your life? The one limitation. It is your mind, your beliefs, your thoughts about what you can or can't do, what can be done or can't be done. That's the only limitation. You might say, well, Dustin, it's impossible for me to defy gravity and fly, right? Well, it's not. People can levitate. There's people levitating. There's people with like spoons and like focusing on it and bending the spoon. That's just a limitation of the mind. If you believe you can do it and you train yourself and you figure out how to do it, you can do things like that, coming from a pure intention as well. So the only limitation really is that in your mind, to believe what you can and cannot do. So if that's true, how much time do you spend every day shifting what you can believe can be done in your own mind? How much time do you spend every day affirming or in prayer or creating or visualizing in your mind? Because as you create it in here, it becomes so out here. So many times we're running around in circles, doing things and not really getting it. We're going a hamster wheel. We think I made it. No, I didn't know. I made it. No, I didn't know this thing. Oh, the blah, 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 blah. And because we're living in a certain mental pattern, neural pathway pattern, and nothing really changes. It seems like it's changing, but it's not. We're sort of just entertaining ourselves. But if you really want to ascend or create more goodness in the world for yourself, for others, you have to shift the way you're thinking about it. Shift the mind, shift what you believe is possible or impossible. For the longest time, nobody thought the 4-minute mile was possible to break until someone believed they could, saw they could, and then did it. And then what happened? Everybody else broke the 4. So many other people broke the 4-minute mile, right? Because now they had a visual, this is possible. If they can do it, I can do it. So it was possible the whole time, but they just didn't necessarily think about it or believe it in here. And how many times do we see that with sports now, with, let's say Tom Brady winning 7 Super Bowls, right? It's impossible to win that. Oh, he did it. He did it. Obviously, he had a team and all that stuff, but he did it. So the only limits you have is in your own mind. So my question is then, are you taking at least 5 minutes a day visualizing your perfect life? Visualizing your best self, visualizing the dream you want to create, right? Because that's where it starts. It starts here. It starts in the creation. It starts in the visualization. It starts in the mind. It starts with the written word. So if you read any kind of spiritual book, they'll go to that. They'll go to the mind is the creator of things. Tap into your heart. What is my soul? What does my highest, best self want to create? What do we want to create? Who do we want to be? And just tap into that and feel it. And then start to think the thoughts. And as you feel, the thoughts and the feelings are interrelated. As you feel things, you shift your thoughts. As you think new thoughts, you shift your feelings. They're very interrelated. They're a cycle. They can go downward. They can stay neutral. They can go upward. So spend 5 minutes a day visualizing the ideal life you want. But most people will, it's interesting. They'll spend 8 hours living in the problem when they could spend 5 to 10 minutes a day living in the solution, and then the problems suddenly evaporate, right? And most people don't believe that's true, don't believe it's possible, or it's very hard, or they're so entrained in their body and mind to feel a certain way, to think a certain thought, because the body and the mind, they want familiarity. So if you start to visualize your ideal self, the body and the mind will be like, this is unfamiliar, distract him. Oh, you gotta go to the bathroom, do it tomorrow. Don't forget, you gotta go run to the grocery store. It's gonna start throwing all this stuff at you to I gotta go. So I can't visualize, I can't meditate. But if you think about it, 5 minutes a day just to sit there, close your eyes, 5 minutes a day. If you haven't done it, do it for a week. Just sit there and don't do anything. You can think all the thoughts you want. Just have your eyes closed while you're sitting. Then the next week, maybe you're just sitting there, let me focus on my breath. Oh, I focused on one breath and then the thoughts came back. Okay, that's okay. Let me go back to the breath. And you do that. And then the next week, maybe you what would it be like to go on that trip I always wanted? What would it be like to have that business? What would it be like, I remember that dream I had as a kid. What would it be like to have that? And you just start to Imagine what it would be like. Imagine. And then your mind's like, oh, no. Remember, you can't do that. Remember, you got to pay the bills. Remember, starts throwing stuff at you. Say, okay, I get it. Let me just pretend like it's real. And you start to do that slowly but surely. And that's how you shift your life. That's how you create things you want. It starts in thought. It starts in the creation. It does not start in the doing. It starts in the creation, the creating. So anyway, only limits you have is your own mind. I hope that helps you for creating love, light, peace, and joy in the world, bringing your true intentions and spirit out into the world, and love out into the world, because people are waiting for you. They are waiting for you to help them. And if it's in here, they're waiting for it out here. So bring it out from in here to out here, create that love connection, and help people doing something you truly, truly love. All right? Thanks so much for watching this video. Please hit the like and subscribe button and share it with a friend. Talk to you guys soon.